Hey everyone, it's been a cold couple days here where we are, and by cold I mean freezing, raining. It's too cold to go outside. This has been something that Margaret had asked me to do for her for a long time, and I have not done it. We have never done it since we've been in this house. Just the other day I tried to do it for her, and I just realized failed miserably. And here's really what happened. We've been in our home for almost 3 years now, and we have never used a fireplace since we've been here. Previous owner before us didn't use the fireplace either when they built the house. And the problem with our home is it runs on electricity and not gas. So when the builder built this place, he didn't get the city to come and put natural gas line down, so we had to use propane gas. So the other day, to surprise Margaret, took me a couple weeks, but I researched it, bought the hose, the right connector with the right pressure. Took a couple weeks to come in. The connector, the adapter that we needed, took a couple weeks to come in. And the day that she was gone to work, I was gonna set it up and surprise her for when she gets home. Well, I went through and recorded this whole sequence. It took me like 2 hours, and I recorded this whole sequence of me hooking it up, go get the gas can, brought back in, set it up, turn on the fireplace, and risking my lives a couple times, not to exasperate about it because it went. Well, after about 3 hours and a sore thumb, and it did that a couple times, I said, I probably don't need to do this anymore because it probably will go boom eventually. Gas is one of the things I don't mess with. Then I got this bright idea. I said, well, maybe my gas can is too low. I need to go get it filled up. Again, I recorded this whole sequence of me going to get the gas and come back in and hook it up, and it went. And I said, yeah, probably not a good thing. So unfortunately, I failed at surprising Margaret that day. Embarrassingly, I did because I was really looking forward to it, and it just didn't work. Well, here we are. So that was a month ago. Then we went on vacation. We came back, and I was like, oh well, Margaret still really wanted a fireplace, and it got cold again. So we decided that we would just pay somebody to come and put a whole gas can in and hook it up if it's free. So I paid somebody to come and put this big old gas can in my backyard, right? It took the kind gentleman 2 hours to do it. So 2 hours of him doing it. $500 later, we finally have a fireplace in our house. And I was going to wrap up this video with that whole sequence and all that and how I fail and blah, blah, blah. And here's my second failure. It's even so cold that Wilson is sleeping on a blanket. Well, here is the second failure, which is somewhat embarrassing too. I went in there this morning after I was trying to wrap up this other part of the video, and I was gonna edit the video. And I couldn't find the videos to the original part, the whole setting up, all of the B-roll, all of me going to get all this stuff, the original part. I couldn't find it anywhere. There was a folder for it on my desktop, but there was no files in there. So I think what had happened was I went in to move some stuff over, but as I was doing that, I was moving a bunch of things at the same time, and I just missed it. Since that was over a month ago, I wiped my cards. So there's no evidence of me working so hard on any of this. So I was just going to scrap this video and just forget it. But I decided to go and make it anyways because one, I have some drone footage that I really like, and two, when I was looking for something the other day, I couldn't remember what Margaret and I did, and so I went on to YouTube and I watched one of the original videos that we made. Because of that, I was real happy with the fact that we made a video a year or two ago that we could use now to remind us what we did last year, and it was a good memory for us. That's one of the main reasons why Margaret and I started this channel, is to document our lives so one day we could show our children, they could know what mommy and daddy were like when they were married and when they were young. That's why I decided to make this video today, is to one, document my failure at setting up the fireplace, which on the other hand, I think it was smart that I didn't keep going because you don't really want to mess with propane gas. They could just go boom on you and then, fried chicken kind of thing. But the other thing was to remind myself to always check and back up my videos. because I spent a lot of time originally documenting that whole process, because I really thought I was going to surprise Margaret and capture her reaction when she walked in the house and saw the fireplace on, but that didn't happen. This is a reminder to myself to always check and make sure my files are copied over. This fireplace has been a pain in the rear recently. We were sitting there and eating dinner, and then I realized that between here and here, the soot, the soot came out and just
like book.
Came out and just, you see what stains the brick, and now it stains all the way up here. What a pain. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope the stories resonate with you, but if not, I appreciate you watching anyways. If you're new here, I'm glad you're here. I hope you subscribe. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.